box fighting. What is it and how do you do it? Okay, I actually can't take a serious note to a video. What's going on, boys? My name is Marin and welcome back once again to another video. In today's video, as the title suggests, we're gonna be going over 10 box fighting strategies that I personally really enjoy and use in pretty much every competitive game I ever play. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. And before we get into it, a quick word from my sponsor, ProGuides. Alrighty, boys, so every time I do a sponsored video with ProGuides, I say this, but it is the truth. I only take sponsored deals that I truly believe in, and well, it is a reason that ProGuides is my one and only channel partner. And I also wanted to say that pro members on ProGuides get free chats with professional players, like literally every pro on the platform. So go pro in the link below if you are interested. I cannot recommend it enough. Check it out. Alright, so box fighting. Why do you need to know how to box fight? Well, pretty much because every player in Fortnite is a coward right now, and box fighting is the new build fighting. I'm not even trolling. Box fighting is something you gotta learn if you are looking to become one of the best players out there, or even if you're just looking to do pretty well in competitive scenarios. So with that said, I'm gonna hop into creative and show you guys the first tip that I pretty much always use when I'm a little low, you know, going into a box fight. So check this out. So why is this trick so good? Well, it's because it's super hard for your opponent to actually hit you. You guys probably saw this in the intro, and it's just something I do and something I really enjoy doing. And the opponent, of course, got a free shot on me. That's because I thought I had the wall. But I would recommend doing this if you are looking to take someone's wall. So definitely try this out if you want to. A super good tip in my very own opinion. During this recording, my scroll wheel on my flannel mouse unfortunately broke. To no surprise, the scroll wheels on this mouse is terrible, and therefore the edits right now might look a little bit scuffed. But the next edit we're gonna be taking a look at from inside the box is the 6 square edit that I rarely see anyone doing. And it's a super good way to get a free shot because of right hand peeks. So you should definitely check this out and maybe adapt it into your own playstyle, as I think it's really good and super effective. Let's take a look at tip number 3. Tip number 3 is something that I saw a friend of mine do in creative. My friend Skilico did this on me and I was like, what is going on? And therefore I thought, hey, let's adapt it. So I just want to give mad shoutouts to my friend Skilico for showing me this. So all you want to do is you want to edit the 3 top squares off your wall, and then you want to go all the way into the wall and then take the shot and reset. This obviously works way better with mouse wheel resets, and I highly recommend turning mouse wheel resets on if you haven't already. Once again, my scroll wheel unfortunately broke on my mouse. I've now ordered the G-Wolf's skull for those who are interested, and I'm really looking forward to getting that one. So once again, all you want to do is edit the 3 top squares, go all the way into the wall, jump up, take a shot, then quickly reset the wall, preferably with mouse wheel resets. This next trick literally smells Oceania because, you know, I've been seeing some Oceanic kids pull this off in like real competitive tournaments. I don't do it too often because I think it's scary and I'm not too confident in my own ability to do this trick. But basically what you want to do is you want to dash yourself through the wall, edit really quickly, and pump your opponent. So yeah, if you do this on some kids in arena or like a competitive scenario, send me some clips over on Twitter at MarinTM. I would love to see it. With that said, guys, let's hop on over to the next very tip. So when you are taking a wall, most people usually just place a ramp in there and edit it like this, but what I personally like to do quite a bit is edit it like this, go on top, edit it down, and then shoot the opponent. This of course can be relatively risky if you have bad aim, and that's why I haven't really done it that much, but I really do enjoy this trick, and I think it's super sweet. And if you can do it even faster, you're chilling. I'm not the best at it, but you know, when I'm feeling myself in game, I usually just bop some kids on nose with this trick. So with that said, boys, we're heading on over to the next trick, and if you are enjoying the video so far, a like would have been greatly appreciated. Of course, not necessary, but you know, means the world to me. So with that said, boys, over to the next trick. I knew some of you were waiting for this because, you know, you can't really make a box fighting tutorial without this trick. What you want to do right here is you want to go all the way into your back wall and then place a ramp, and then you can actually shoot through the ramp. And if you have a brown skin on, like the Renegade Raider, this might look very confusing to your opponent, and in most scenarios, you will actually get a free shot, and you can edit the ramp, you can place the ramp, you can do pretty much whatever to face through the ramp as long as you are in the very corner of your box. And the same goes for your opponent. If you see him being stuck against the wall, you can rotate your ramp and then he will face through it and you can get a free shot. Not many people do that because, you know, that's a little mechanical, but that also worked. I had to include this trick in the video because it's so general and I think everyone pretty much knows it, but it's so good that I had to include it. So with that said, let's move on over once again to the next tip. The next tip is super duper easy. So this is very relevant for squads and trios because most people, when they're taking like cones and floors, they just stand in the open, and that's very dumb. So in order to prevent getting shot from literally everyone and the guy inside the box, you want to make a door because that gives you the right hand peek. It's gonna be super difficult for the guy in the box and third parties to actually shoot you. So I always use this when I'm trying to take cones and floors from above, and I recommend you guys to implement that into your gameplay as well. This next tip is actually really underrated, and I've only ever seen one guy do it, and that is my good friend OP Flow. So this is kind of similar to tip number 3 in this video, and I think that this is worth learning for sure. It's relatively easy yet relatively hard, if that makes sense. Like the edit is easy, but it's hard to use it in game, but I just wanted to show this off as I think it's super cool, and I think it has very good use in some scenarios, especially in solos. Since I didn't want to make this box fighting guide incomplete, I have to include the window and corner edits like shown in the video. They're really basic, yet really useful. So with that said, boys, I think it's time for the last tip, and that is basically just to be patient. You don't have to rush anything when being in a box fight. You have quite a bit of time usually to think about your decisions, and therefore just be patient, don't do anything impulsive, and you'll succeed in box fights. With that said, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. I truly do appreciate it, and the builds are kind of scuffed right now because my mouse is literally broken, but other than that, I wish you all a very good day, and thank you so much for taking some time off your day to watch this video. With that said, boys, I'll see you all tomorrow with a brand new video. Until then, take care.